morning for your Wednesday. Joined in the studio, Jim Greenhouse from the Museum of Arts and Sciences here in Macon is in the studio with us. You have the hissing cockroaches here with us. And for those of you who missed it, yes, Rick and I did hold the cockroaches.
Yeah,
so.
that was no problem.
And I did.
Well, that was going to go without saying. The reason we had to hold it is because we can't be outdone by the girl. You know, it's a male ego thing.
I had no problem with the cockroach whatsoever.
Rick wanted to see if it was going to be a meal or not.
Yeah. Hey, we're gonna make it.
They're big enough.
We're gonna make it crawl on your head, Steve.
And when it fell on the floor, Rick was like, "Oh, chicken nugget."
Yeah. Nobody ever questions what part of the chicken the nugget comes from. By the way.
Anyways, the exhibit, the giant insects going on at the Museum of Arts and Sciences. And, I forgot what I was going to ask you, but, Gail?
What?
You
I was showing the thing that's going to be going on until October 10th. But
Actually, the exhibit's been extended till October 31st.
Okay.
That's right. So we'll have them until Halloween. We got a couple of special programs that we're actually going to do in conjunction with Halloween and the giant insects.
I remember what it was I was going to ask. Somebody had mentioned about bring a box and they'll give you a hissing cockroach, and you were saying that you've discontinued doing that.
What you need to do is, if you want to do that, just give us a call at the museum. Our supply of hissing cockroaches varies. So sometimes we may have some, sometimes we may not. So just give us a call at 477-3232 if you're interested in having your own pet.
And see, they do make fabulous pets.
They do. They're very easy to take care of. You don't have to walk them. You don't have to talk nice to them or pay attention to them necessarily. They're just happy to crawl around, or just as happy in their little habitats.
Wow.
what other kind of critters do you have out there?
Well, we've got several insects. We've also got a huge collection of snakes. We've got many birds at the museum. We've actually got about 60 animals in our mini zoo in all. We've got some Godfrey's tamarins, which are little monkeys. We've actually got a family of Godfrey's tamarins at the museum that have been there for several years. And there's the original mom and dad, and their offspring are there. And so, we've got animal shows every day at 3 o'clock. So make sure you come on by and see all the animals that we have at the museum. I brought one other one with me this morning.
Here it comes.
It's time for the unveiling.
Wait, Rick's cleared himself a path here.
Are you
going to
take this thing out of the container?
Do you want me to take it out?
As long as you keep it on that side.
All right.
I'm keeping my fingers away. That's all I'm saying. Do you need to put these fellas back in the container? Okay. All right.
So here
do you want me to take the thing off while you talk, and tell us about this, or what do you want to do?
Well, sure. I'll go ahead and pull it off real quick.
Okay, here it comes.
Ready?
There. Ooh.
Rick's hat. Wow.
Scorpion.
I don't like those either.
Oh, look, and he's like rearing up at me. And you were saying that's like their attack pose, isn't it?
That's their threat. That's their threat pose when they get up on their tail like that and raise their.
Don't
I think
do
he
it
just
to
wants
me.
out. That's the problem.
Everybedy's still here.
Yeah, for
I
the
don't
time
like-
being.
well, I don't
it's
like
in
those
it's in
either.
the little aquarium thing here.
It's
so
not as creepy as a spider.
Actually, I do have one that you can hold.
Yeah, it is creepy.
It's right here on
It
top.
just hurts a lot more.
So there you go.
What happened to him?
That's actually one that we had at the museum many years ago. We actually had
That's a good scorpion right there.
I don't know. It's too much.
That's
where you can see him.
It's not moving around much.
We actually had an exhibit. I call these, my nickname for these is psychedelic scorpions, because if you put them under a black light, they'll actually fluoresce under black lights.
really.
And that's what this deceased one was doing at the museum previously. We had him under a black light, and they will glow kind of a bluish green color if you put them under a black light.
So this little guy right here. Now, what exactly?
You think he's little?
Well, no, it's a pretty good sized scorpion. But now, are scorpions poisonous?
They are. This one is, if it stung you, it would be about like being stung by a bee.
Okay.
So
Do they have venom or what?
They do have venom, and depending upon if you're allergic to that sort of thing or not, you'd have varying reactions according to that. This is a kind of a scorpion called an emperor scorpion, and they're from Africa, and we have it for the exhibit because it's a big visible scorpion. But actually, these are very popular pets too.
Well, now there are scorpions around Middle Georgia area.
They're not this big.
Yeah, they're like little tiny ones.
That's right, and they are also venomous. So you don't want to subject yourself to being stung by them because it can be unpleasant. But by and large, most insects that you'll run into are much more afraid of you than you are of them.
Want to bet?
All right, Jim, let me ask you a question. Will that scorpion eat that cockroach?
Yeah, actually, he might do that. That's what scorpions in the wild, they will eat cockroaches and termites and things like that. And then these cockroaches, they're actually scavengers. They'll actually clean up, rotted fruit and rotted vegetation, things like that. So you got 2 stages in the food chain here this morning.
Wow.
I mean, if you hold him, will he sting you, or I mean, is he docile?
You notice
is
she
he
said
docile? Exactly.
If you hold him.
I don't want to. I don't want to find out I'm allergic to one. And
I mean,
Look at its claws. They look kind of mutant or something. Look at them.
Yeah.
They've got that big round thing on their claws. I've never seen a scorpion like that before.
Well, these scorpions,
lobster claws.
But I'm talking about the part.
Yeah, they got
the hand part of it.
Well, just remember that insects are actually in the same kingdom as like lobsters and shrimp and things like that. So next time you go to the seafood restaurant, just remember that. Whoops.
Great, thanks. Thanks for sharing that. I love crab legs, but guess what? I'm not going to have them anymore.
But that's why his claws look very familiar, and he can get a pretty good bite on you with those claws. They can actually cling on pretty tightly. If he feels threatened, he will try to sting. He will try to, hang on with his claws. And he's pretty active right now, so I think I'm probably going to leave him in his habitat.
Yeah, you might want to. I mean, he seems to be wanting to get out of that little aquarium thing there.
Yeah, but anyway,
the little, is that the stinger?
The stinger was on the end of his
I
end
just
of his
saw
tail
it
there.
as he walked by there. That thing is about that long. I mean, it's huge.
It is. It's very long.
Yeah, it's like a needle. That's what it's there for, is to incapacitate other bugs that it tries to eat.
So it's not like a bee. If it stings you, the stinger stays in your skin?
Yeah, if the scorpion stings you, it keeps its stinger. It doesn't come out like a bee would do. But like I said, I brought all these insects this morning to tell you about the giant insect exhibit at the museum. It'll be open until October 31st, and it's been very popular so far. We've had lots of children come and enjoy seeing the larger-than-life insects. They're several 100 times bigger than normal size, and so you not only get to see them move around, but you get to learn about how they live their lives, and there's information all over the museum about how insects live and how they're important to all other living things on the earth. And so we hope everybody comes by and sees them. We have a couple of other exhibits at the museum, too.
Said you got a 10-foot tall rhinoceros beetle.
Two of them.
2 of them.
Yes, they're actually fighting each other.
10 foot.
Yes.
Ow.
And we've got a huge locust that actually jumps up in the air and spreads his wings. And we've got in the lobby of the museum, we've actually got a praying mantis that will show you his claws and move around.
So this and that's the cool part of all of this is it's not just static exhibits. I'm sure you have some that are static, right?
We have, the preserved bugs, the dead bugs obviously are very still.
Yeah,
yes, that we have from all the colleges.
Your little buddy in the
all
Ziploc bag is a very still kind of guy.
That's right.
So,
but the all the ones that all the robotic ones, they all move and they all make noise.
Very cool.
So tell everybody where the museum is located, because I'm sure there are some people who don't know.
The museum is on, it's here in Macon, Georgia. It's on 4182 Forsyth Road. It's right across the parking lot from the Macon Little Theater. You can go to our website. It's masmacon.com, and we've got directions on the website about how to get there. You can give us a call at 477-3232.
What's it cost to get in there? Do you know right off the top of your head?
Sure, it's $8 for adult. The easiest way to say it is it's $8 for adults, and if you're not an adult, it's less than that. Okay. So we have several different levels, and we've also got group rates. We've had lots and lots of groups come to the museum this summer. So if you've got a church group or a school group, please give us a call. We're hoping that the giant insects will be very popular with school groups, but it's only going to be open for the first couple of months of school. So if you got a school group and you're interested in coming to see the giant insects, please give us a call very soon.
A lot of potential entomologists coming out there.